Works. Hello, welcome. I miss you guys all. I hope you're all doing well. Okay. Yes, so let me see if I can share the screen, if this works. And today we're going to talk about social mobility. Let me get myself out. Okay. All right. So today we're going to talk about the 21st Century Food Trucks, Mobility, Social Media, and Urban Hipness by Luck Sue. And again, remember our book, Asian American Food Reader by Robert Koo, is free online as well as through Fresno State. So please, if you want to save money, I would just read online. Maybe I could just put in our class. All righty. So pause your screen, and I'd like you to take 10 minutes to answer the who, the what, the where, the when, the how, why, and thesis. Okay, so please take a few moments, pause it for 10 minutes, answer that. All right, so unpause me. All right, let's go to see the answers. Well, this article is about Jay Kim. He's a young 20-something millennial, Generation Z. He's a founder of the Chilandro food truck, right? Last time we talked about Roy Choi and how he revolutionized food trucks. He made it hip where everyone in the nation, especially chefs, were open up their their kind of like food truck dreams, right? It really opened up this new avenue. So here's a deep dive into one food truck by Jay Kim, and where it was talking about a food truck in Austin, Texas. It was opened in 2010. It was launched his mobile catering business. Okay, so this guy Jay Kim. He kind of grew up next to Latinos and ate Korean and Mexican food all the time. So basically, the thesis of this was just kind of like a deep dive, looking at Asian Americans and like one food truck and like how it survives. So he talks about in order to get a food truck, there's actually a lot of financial risks, okay? And these risks, it's just easier if you're younger to get the risk versus if you're older, right? And so he's a young guy in the 20s, and so he's gonna take a dive and do it. Now he also talks about it really does take a toll on the relationships. He's not really there for his partner sometimes because you gotta work all the time. You're always gotta hustle. You gotta be on social media. It's not easy. Opening a restaurant, you're talking about every restaurant actually closes 50% within the first year of opening. But within the second year of opening, 70% of restaurants close. So just looking at the odds, it's very difficult. It's a muddy pit. You can lose all your money very quickly opening a restaurant. But food truck is not easy as well, okay? So 3 is the internet and social media have helped food trucks grow. And that is and also food trucks are kind of a easier way to get into restaurant business when it's so difficult and the fill rate is so high. Now he talks about how his food truck kind of produces like urban hipness. His food truck is in downtown Austin. It sustains a young professional and college students. That kind of reminds me of Roy Choi's, his kind of koji truck that goes all the CSUs and UCs, right? Yeah, that's one of their big people who are consumers. And 6, food trucks are much cheaper than restaurants to maintain, right? It's a smaller space. Maybe you're employing yourself and your spouse. So again, that's something to think about. When maybe you might want to open a food truck. Maybe you want to use your mom's like grandparents' recipes, and it would be a less of an impact on you than other people. So again, that is a deep dive. And this is the last slide. So again, every Tuesday from 12 to 2 p.m., I will be posting my Zoom open office hours. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And let's see, how do I do this? How do I stop video? Okay, stop share. And I will see you next